Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Obey, and like the video title suggests, this is the last one. Going through divorce, collecting has been waning as far as my passions go for quite a while now anyway, and my collection had reached a point where it's so large anyway that when I had ordered this Super 7 April O'Neil, I pretty much decided, you know what, that might be the last figure I buy, and that might be time to wrap it up and start, stop chasing these lines and things like that. And where so much of my figure collecting was a passion shared with my wife Stacy, it's just not something that, I don't know, I really feel like continuing in the same way that I did before. I'll probably still pick up the occasional figure here and there, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to probably try and bow out as much as I can over collecting action figures and comics, trying to clear out a bunch of it. The collection just has gotten too large, and it's not as fun as it once was, so that's where I'm at. So, in honor of that, I did pick up, though, this last couple of weeks, because it's Baroness. This is from the movie Snake Eyes. I picked up the Snake Eyes movie, Baroness. I will never find the good Baroness figure, the Target one. So I was like, screw it, It's Baroness. I love Baroness. I've loved the Baroness since I was a child. Not my favorite version of Baroness, but I will take it. Comes with a couple of cool knives. Comes with a nice gun there. And not a bad figure overall. I'm not crazy about, this doesn't scream Baroness to me, but it's pretty good. I will take it. For everybody who keeps whining about all the figures that were missing from my Giant Divas video, which I still get constant comments. Where was this person? Where's this person? That was this person. I'm like, I know, guys, I know. But one of the names that keeps popping up was, where's Toni Storm? I wanted Toni Storm. I just didn't have the opportunity to buy her. I finally saw her somewhere for a really good price, and I'll only take the red outfit version because that's what she wore in the Mae Young Classic, and that's where I first saw her and came to like her. So I had to wait and get the red outfit. So picked up a Toni Storm figure. It's got a nice little tattoo right there. Paint job is done nicely. Good figure for a WWE basic. You can't snaff at that. And then got some dirt. This is Super 7 April O'Neil. Ordered this thing forever ago, and was kind of in the back of my head thinking, that's pretty much the pinnacle of action figureness right there that I've always wanted to collect. So maybe when I get that, maybe I'll be done. Maybe that'll be the last one. And circumstance has proven that that's probably a good call at this point. Break out my handy key knife here, because I do want to keep this package intact. So yeah, when it finally showed up today, literally on my porch 10 minutes ago, I decided, you know what, maybe it's time. So this is Super 7 April O'Neil, one of my first animated TV crushes. First of many, probably. Looks like we got updated Super 7 versions of all of her old accessories from the original action figure, which is pretty awesome. We get a whole bunch of hands, which I don't want to lose. Okay, the fists are in there good. With our microphone. Place that to the side. And then we also get the updated versions of everything. And I like that they gave us, I have to tilt my camera up here because she's a big figure. They gave us, there was originally the figure came out with a head that was much more similar to this. Then when the cartoon came out, they changed the hair because in the cartoon her hair was much more red and much larger. And so I like to see that they have added that aspect to the action figure, and I can kind of vary between which ones I want. The original April figure came with a pistol, which I thought was hilarious and awesome. It seemed really odd at the time. It comes with your old briefcase. A lot of, man. That's going to be a pooper to get out of there. I don't remember, I don't think the original one came with TurtleCom, which seems really silly right now. But you know what? Even if she had come with it, would any of us not have lost it by now? That's the real point. We probably all would have. Comes with a press badge and a couple throwing stars, which are so tiny I'm not even going to try and dig them out right now. And gotta pop out these heads. I think those are awesome. Untwist this thing. They've got her really locked in here. Don't want her coming loose. Okay. So, there's April. She kind of has the typical Maddie, well, it's not Maddie collector anymore, Super 7. I've noticed their legs kind of, especially on their female figures, kind of tend to wonk outwards, which I can sense that quite a bit going on right now. Not in love with that. Maybe I can kind of pose it to fix it, but a lot of it's just built into the sculpt. I'm gonna check these joints. I'm not super familiar with Super 7 stuff, so I don't know how like horrendously fragile or breakable some of these things are. She seems to be pretty solid. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not like I'm opening a NECA or something. That face paint, that's pretty good. She's definitely April. Wasn't super happy with the NECA April. Left me feeling kind of flat. Pretty happy with this one. I'm going to tilt my camera back down. I love this head with the headset. Kind of wish that she had the big red hair with the headset, but what are you going to do? If you put this on there, you're going to see that's essentially the first version of April O'Neil figure that came out, and they later changed it to the more auburn hair, and it was a larger style and kind of an 80s mullet, but you know what? I loved it. It looked great. Interchangeable hands, because she's got a whole bunch of hands. Pop this one in. They don't feel quite as insanely, well, they're rubbery, but I'm still afraid they're going to break. Oh, that's a flashlight. I thought it was a microphone. Ridiculous. When did April ever use a flashlight? What is she, Dana Scully now? If I remember right, the gun goes inside the camera. It's like a secret thing. And that does look persuasive, so I'm going to go with that. I love that she comes with this tripod. You know what? I'm pretty much digging all of her accessories, and they gave us a lot. The NECA one gave us a lot too. And look, she's talking to Donatello. The best turtle. That does not close. That just stays open. So probably go with that one. But yeah, not. Well, I guess I should run through articulation. Take this gun out. Okay, so you got ball jointed shoulders. No uppercuts there. Nothing like that. You got a single jointed elbow that bends about yay much. Swivel with a hinge. Head that looks around about yay amount, not a ton. Waist rotation. One of those weird kind of locky shaft ball point or ball joint hinges at the hip. A knee joint that swivels and turns around. No ankle rotation, and just pivots or just swivels. It doesn't like pivot. Well, maybe it pivots. I can't tell if that's actually pivoting or just flexible rubber. Hard to say. I will be careful. But yeah, April O'Neil, one of the first figures I really wanted. Finally found, finally got, and now I finally got a big fancy grown-up adult version of her. And you can see how she scales next to like a 7-inch WWE figure. She's a little bit taller than your 6-inch scale Marvel Legends / Lightning collection. But that is it. That is the April O'Neil figure. I guess I've been waiting, 30 years for something like that. 1980. So yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, finally got her. She's here. And I thank everybody for watching. I love all you guys. Every comment I've ever gotten, I have appreciated. Even the ones from just people begging for action figures. So, thank you. It's been a fun 2 years. Keep collecting or don't. It's up to you. Anyway, that's my story.